Yo, what is good, guys? Back again with another episode, day 21, and today's episode is overcomplicating. So, with overcomplicating, it's pretty self-explanatory because, hey, we want to keep everything in trading simple, and as systematic as it is, I want you guys to understand that you will not get the same setup every time, just because of how the market is. Because if it was that easy, and we saw patterns, we can see the similar patterns, but we're never going to get the same setup. So, overcomplicating. Why do we want to keep things as simple? As much as we mark everything out, so let's say we marked out every single potential liquidity sweep, why would we do that when we could just mark out the key areas of liquidity that we want to see get swept? Okay? Similar to, let's say I'm a new trader, pretty new, but we like liquidity sweeps, we like break structure, we like fair value gaps. But let's say we don't really understand order blocks. Am I going to be using order blocks? No. Why? Why would I use order blocks when I don't really understand them? You know? You want to stick to your strengths, because we're in a market that's meant to beat us. So we'd stick to strengths that we understand fully and can apply to the live markets. If you don't understand something, this is our opportunity to go and backtest. When I mean my backtest, go into the charts and see these confluences. So if I don't understand order blocks, I'm going to go to the markets, mark out order blocks. I'm going to watch the order block video, mark out order blocks, okay? Because I don't understand them. Simple, but until I get confident using them, then maybe I'll apply it. But yeah, I mean, let's look at some successful people. Steph Curry. Yeah, let's make it basketball related. Steph Curry. Everyone knows him for the 3-point shooter he is. Keep it simple. The guy shoots threes. He's not doing all this fancy moves, you know. If he knows he's good at shooting the three, he'll keep shooting that three. Okay? Michael Jordan, the GOAT. His fadeaway. The move he's practiced so many times, yet defenders still can't defend him. Allen Iverson. Okay, that deadly crossover he had. I mean, everyone anticipated it. Yet everyone still fell for it. Okay? Like, they kept it simple. They weren't there trying to, shimmy all their moves through. Trying to do all this fancy tween cross hit. No. They had one move. They perfected it. Not even perfected it. They just abused it. Treat that like trading, okay? If there's a confluence you don't like, don't use it. Okay? For me, personally, that would be in, I don't know. Equilibrium I get iffy about just because sometimes it doesn't get to 50%, so I choose not to use it at times. I don't choose to use it in like the lower time frames. But yeah, don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Okay? You don't want your analysis to be the reason why you can't trade. You want your analysis to be the tool, to be the reason you are going to find a trade. Okay? Because analysis paralysis is a thing. Okay, this is where you start marking out all this, oof. and you don't know what to do. You don't know if you're going to hit buy, sells. No. Simple. You go in there, and this is where we're going to get into the strategy, because within the strategy, we have a very systematic approach, and once we tick all boxes, we enter. Okay? So, yeah. I mean, when was the last time you've been in a situation that was complicated, but you really deep down another level and thought, maybe it isn't as complicated and I'm just thinking of it too far, you know? Maybe things aren't so complicated. Because if you know the main issue and you haven't solved it, you're halfway there to solving that issue. So let that sink in. So yeah, if we're going to trade, we want to understand each confluence and how we can apply them within the market. If we don't understand them, what are we going to do? Not use them. Simple. The things I teach you, I want you guys to apply to your own personal styles, because everyone has their own preferences, whether that be high risk or they may enter off a trade differently. They might enter straight off the breaker structure, whereas you might find a retracement. I don't know. Let that be a personal thing for you guys to explore. But on the next episode, we are going to get into the trading strategy. So that is it for this episode, really. And yeah, I want you guys to try apply this to the trading strategy part 1 video, because hey, keep this short. We want to get into the strategy within the next episode. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode where I will be doing that. So you guys take care of yourselves. See you in the next one.